Hello, everyone. My name is Prophet Emmanuel Olajide Salako. I was born on the 20th of August 1972, and I was born into the family of Mr. Olakunle Akonbisholu and Mrs. Christiana Gbemisola Salako Sholu. My father hails from the Agbomagbe quarters from Iperuremo side of Shagamu. And my mother was from the Olushomi family in Owu, Abeokuta. And the two blood from Ijebu and Egba makes me an Ijeba man. So that is to say I'm a bona fide Ogun State citizen. And I grew up in Lagos. My grow-up life, well, it's kind of funny and interesting, but let me just start with my educational background. The young Jide started from Honora Prismoni Nursery and Primary School in Ogba area of Lagos, and from there to Iriakari Primary School in Lasamaja, Lagos. From there to Central High School, Okota, Lagos. And from Okota to Ogun State University, now on Labisi Onobanjo University, Agowoye in Ogun State, where I bagged my LLB in law. And from there, I proceeded to Canada to start a new life. But growing up as a young boy, I should dear, no. But to God be the glory, we did not end up as a tout. You know, the young Jide is very rascal but gentle in nature. Like people see him to be a shy person and gentle to the extent of getting a nickname from the Yawolis as Okunrin Jeje. But what you see is not what you get. My journey as a Celestial actually started right from my birth because I was born into Celestial Church. And as a matter of fact, my born orchestrated my parents' movement from the Anglican faith to Celestial Church. So I was born into this fold, and I was actually christened at Celestial Church of Christ National Headquarters, Makoko, Yaba, Lagos. And that was where my origin started from, which makes me a Celestian. And I'm still living a Celestian. To the glory of God, still relevant. I will continue to be relevant forever by the grace of God. And I will die a Celestian. What life has taught me? Well, life has taught me to be humble, and it has taught me to be upright. Because if life dealt with you, you will be humble. I have learned the affluence and the hard part of life, and that makes me who I am today. Mo ti mọ̀ bí èèyàn ṣe ń yó nígbà tí ebi ń pààyàn. Nǹkan tí ayé ti kọ́ wa ni. But we thank God we are not what we used to be, and not what people want us to be. But we are who we are by the grace of God. And as a shepherd, I will summarize it with my favorite song, and the song is from the CNS, which says, Jésù mo gbàgbé lébu rẹ̀ kí n lè máa tọ̀ ọ́ lẹ́yìn. Ó tó ṣì àtẹni ẹ̀gàn, ojú ohun gbogbo fún mi. Bí ni mi gbogbo ṣe é gbé, bí èrò mi gbogbo pin. Síbẹ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀ ni mo jẹ́, tèmi ni Kristi àtọ̀run. Wow. Yes and no. Yes and no in the sense that before I was given birth to, there have been this prophecy, not only from, because my parents were not even Celestial then, from white garment churches and from all these Iya Oshun people that goes around begging for money. calling my grandmother whenever they see her that ọmọ ẹ lóyún. That was how my grandmother got to know that my mother was pregnant. Ọmọ ẹ lóyún, ó fẹ́ ṣe, tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe, ó máa kú. Ọmọ tó wà nú ẹ̀ yẹn, ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni, èèyàn Ọlọ́run ni, blah 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 blah. And when even at my christening, it was in my ìwé iṣẹ́ message book that ọmọ yìí ìríjú Olúwa ni. And so with that I have known, but I never wish to be. I love life, I love money, I love to party, stuff like that, and that cannot even match. It doesn't go together. So I never prayed to be. Even when the message came calling, I was debunking because in my head, I assumed that to be a shepherd, I must be 60, 70 years before I can even start with that calling. So I was not even prepared for it at all. I wasn't looking forward towards it. Well, no, I did not resist the shepherd title or being called as a shepherd, but this is what people have known me for. Olajide, Olajide, Olajide. And this came long before the shepherdship title came in. So it is a name that people are very conversant with, Olajide, Olajide. And come to even think of it, I prefer that because that is the only title that can never be given by man but by God. Prophets are being ordained by God. Shepherd, chairman, whatever can be given by man. Man-made title ni. But a prophet, Woli Olorun, is from God. My journey as a shepherd has been so good and worth it, because when I heeded to this call, I have to forsake so many things so as to be able to carry this cross without blemish. So it is a thing of the mind that mo ti fi gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ fún Olúwa, mo ti fi gbogbo rẹ̀ sílẹ̀ fún ọ, kémi lè jẹ́ tirẹ̀ nìkan títí ayé mi. Because the work of a shepherd is not something that you will do and you will now resign your decision later in life and say you are not doing, because kò sí ẹni tó fọwọ́ kan ohun ìtúlẹ̀ tó bójú ẹ̀ tó yẹ fún ìjọba Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo àdàgbà fẹ́ wọ ìjọba Ọlọ́run. So my life as a shepherd has been so tremendous. What I would do differently if God gives me the chance to reverse back this journey so far, is to correct all the wrongdoings that I have done in the past, and àwọn àkókò tí a ti lò ní àṣìlò ìgbà. Bọ́lọ́run bá fún wa lórí ọ̀fẹ́ láti tún ìtàn yẹn kọ, láti tún àwọn àṣìṣe yẹn ṣe. That is the only thing that we can do. That is the only thing we can wish for, if it is possible. Ọlọ́run láṣẹ. My expectation on this landmark occasion is, let me just say, my wish that God should grant me more strength and power to do His will and the grace to move ahead. If it is possible for Him to give me longer life, yes, then let it be, and the grace and the ability to use it for His glory. That is my wish per se. Kò sí nǹkan tá a tún fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run tí ò tí ì ṣe fún wa. Kó fún wa lórí ọ̀fẹ́ láti ṣe tó dára níwájú ẹ̀ títí ọjọ́ ayé wa. Regret kẹ̀, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí yẹn. Although there might be some things that might have happened tí mi ò lè rántí, because èèyàn ò lè gba rere lọ́jọ́ ayé ẹ̀ kó má gba bí ọjọ́ kan. But God has given us the grace not to even remember the evil days. But the only thing tí mo lè sọ ni wípé tó jẹ́ bí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn is the death of my mother. Because whatever I am today, by the grace of God, it was through my mother. She labored for me to be who I am today. But it's a painful thing that She's not alive to see me growing up to be the man of her dream. So all I could say, that is the only thing. And I pray that may God forgive her sins and give her the grace to be with him. May her soul continue to rest in perfect peace. My wish for everybody celebrating me. Oga, báyé kò mọ̀ mí, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tèmi mọ̀ mí. Àwọn tèmi ló mọ̀ mí o, bí ayé ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ mí. So all I can say is that I really appreciate them more lóore, because I don't know what I have done to deserve all this. But for any reason that, or for whatever you have seen in me, that gives you the courage or give you the thought to celebrate me or to do this, God will surprise you. I cannot express my thanks to you all, but I will continue to pray for you. Ẹni tí ò tí pé 50 máa pé 50, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti pé 50 ẹ máa ju ẹ máa tó 100. Àwa náà pẹ̀lú lábẹ́ oore ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run á fún wa lẹ́mìí gígùn. All of you, you will witness the grace, you will enjoy the grace, and you will be a permanent partaker of the grace of God.